Hey guys, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we'll show you some of the tips and tricks you can perform on the new Moto G, that's the Moto G 2014. So this device has upgraded specs when compared to the previous generation Moto G. So we'll share some of the simple tips and tricks you can do on this device to get the better out of this device. So first step, let's go to the home screen. So here we have few options. So just press and hold anywhere on the vacant area and you have three options: the wallpaper, the widgets and the settings. So if you click wallpaper, you can have a list of all the wallpapers available on the device, and also select any particular wallpaper you want to set. You also have animated wallpapers available here, so just select anyone, whichever you want, and you can see the preview there itself. So once you are done, you can just set the wallpaper here, and that will be applied onto the device. So that will be applied on the home screen. So that's how you change the wallpaper. Second up, you have the widgets available. So whenever you install apps which supports widget, you can see all the widgets available here. So from here you can add widgets onto the home screen, or wherever you want to add the widgets. So if you have multiple home screens, you can add widgets there. So that's how you enable widgets on the home screen. Now let's go back and you can see the settings option here. So if you click settings, you can see Google Now option. So Google Now it's right now enabled, so in case you are not enabled, we can enable Google Now from here, and then access all the features. So here you also have the option to allow Google Now to search the apps and other apps and other services from Google. So then you have the voice search. You can enable Google detection, so to enable start the search. Then you have a couple of options here available for the voice search, including accounts and notification. So that's the settings part. Now let's go to the lock screen. So if you lock the device, you can see the lock screen now. So here you have an option to access the camera quickly. So if you just swipe from here, you can quickly access the camera. Instead of unlocking the device and then opening the camera up, you can access easily the camera from the home screen, the lock screen. So that's another step. And now we have the settings. Let's go to the settings of this device. So here we have the dual SIM card settings. So if you have dual SIM card inserted, you can select which all SIM cards you want to be enabled, and you can also select which is the default SIM card for mobile data, the calls and messaging. So you can enable those settings from here. So below that you can see the data usage option. So here you can track the data usage on the device and also see which all apps are taking up the data. You can set the limits as well. So you can just drag this and set the limits. Then you have the option more. Here we have the tethering and mobile hotspot. So in case you want to share the data on this device, if you're using a 3G SIM card and you want to share the data, you can enable the mobile hotspot from here. So you can set up the mobile hotspot and then connect the devices onto this device. Again, you also have the option for VPN. Now under device, you can see the option home. So when you click this, you can select the launcher, default launcher. So here you can set the default launcher for your home screen. So if you have installed multiple launchers, you can select the default launcher for your device from here. Then going to the storage, if you have inserted the micro SD card, you can move media, that is the pictures, films, music and others, to SD card from the internal memory. So that's one click move. So you can, in case you are using SD card and you want to move all the data like the photos you're taken or the music files, you can just do it from here. Then you have the battery saver. Under the battery, you can enable battery saver. So what battery saver does is it will restrict the background data in case your phone is on low battery. So that will save more battery and you'll get more option to call because the data will take up battery. So that will disable the data. So you can turn on the battery saver in case you are running out of battery. Now if you go to security, you can see the option under security, enable widgets. So if you want widgets to be available on the lock screen, you can enable it from here. You can also add an owner info here, so it will show up the owner info on the lock screen. And you also have other options like encrypt password and also device administrator. So those are the options available in the security. Now the about phone, if you want to enable developer options, you have to go here and click on the build version. So that's how you enable. The build number is available here. So just tap and tap the build number. So now you can see the message, you are 2 steps away from being a developer. Now you are developer. So now we can see, go ahead and see the developer options enabled here. So in the developer options, if you are a developer, you can have more control on your device. So in case you don't know what you're doing, better don't enable the developer options and change any settings. So that's the developer option. Now let's go to the other apps installed on this device. So there's a Motorola alert app. So what this app does is, it will alert in case you are in an emergency situation. You can set a default emergency contact information, and it will when you set an alert, it will automatically dial the contact which you have set here. Say for example, now if it's an emergency, it will start the emergency mode and will start notifying the contacts. So it will automatically call the contacts in case of an emergency. Similarly, there is a follow me option. So it sends your current location to the selected people at specified intervals. So in case you are traveling alone and you want to give your the current location at specific intervals, you can do it from here. Apart from that, you also have a meet me option. So you can send a message to selected people with a meeting place. So again, this option is available under the under this app. Now another app is the Motorola Assist. So this allows you to carry out tasks which you want the device to do automatically. This means, say for example, if you are going for a meeting and you want to automatically silence the ringer, you can select that option, and you can also select auto reply. So we'll just show you that option as well. So let's click next, and you can see get Motorola Assist. It may check your calendar, so you can see meeting and sleeping. So you can select the time when you do these actions. Say for example, before going to a meeting, if you want to automatically silence the ringer, you can set the meeting time from the calendar and will pick it from there. And same goes to the sleeping mode as well. So you won't be disturbed with calls during this time. Apart from that, you also have the Moto Migrate app. So Moto Migrate allows you to switch from old phone to new phone. You can see copy stuff from your old phone to your new device in few minutes. So you can select which phone your device if you are using. You can either select current Android device or an iPhone. There is no support for Windows phone yet. So once you are done that, you can see it will migrate all the app into migrate all the contact information into this device. So these were some of the tips and tricks you can perform on the Moto G 2014 version. So hope you like them. If you have any specific queries on this, just drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates, and thanks for watching this video.